Alright guys, so what we're going to be doing in today's video is an uncut video of wrapping the A-pillar on this 1991 Mazda Miata. I'm going to go through this entire clip without editing anything, so if you want to fast forward to a recommended part of the video that you'd rather watch, feel free to do so. If you like videos like this, please let me know in the comment section or just by liking the video, or just consider subscribing even. I'm going to post the entire car like this. Everything that I've recorded will be posted as an uncut clip. So thanks for watching, and I hope you like the video. So I was about to peel this pre-cut piece back, and I was going to stick it down, and I was looking down at the A-pillar, and I discovered that there was a little bit of debris left over, and what I wanted to do is get it off. So what I'm going to do here is take a piece of waste material, and I'm going to essentially use it as a tack cloth. I'm going to run over the entire A-pillar and windshield column just to remove any like dust or debris that I may have forgotten. And this is something that I picked up over the past couple months that I've been wrapping cars. And it definitely works, so feel free to use this method, or hopefully it helps somebody in the future. Alright, once this is complete, you can go ahead and take that pre-cut piece and go ahead and lift it into place, and we're just going to align it and get it tacked in, and then we're just going to lock all the material in place and just see how simple and easy this process goes. Alright, we're just going to align our vinyl wrap. And when you're dropping this down, don't be afraid. You can always unstick it and reapply it. You just want to try to keep the orientation of the material in the same position as possible, or as close as to how you had it laid out on the vehicle. As if you do change the position of it, it can alter the entire thing, and you may be off by just a smudge and may not notice. So it's always best to check both sides, going back and forth between the two. As you can see, I'm just going to start right here at the upper right driver's side of the vehicle. Just firm, even pressure, locking it in with just using a glove, not even a card or anything like that. Then I'm just going to work the A-pillar all the way down into that crevice, and make sure you have enough material to fit down in past the crevice, because you don't want any of the old paint or existing color showing. And just like that, that driver's side is practically done. Now we're going to move over to the passenger side and do the same thing. Alright, when you're handling this material, don't be afraid to just get your hands on it and rip it up. You don't want to be real gentle, because then it'll cause the vinyl to actually stretch. So depending on the temperature of your room, you want to be able to just kind of snap it off of the panel and work its way up. As you can see me, I'm just going to use my thumb here to work it in that corner and just push all the way down, and it's going to feed right into place. And just like that, you're pretty much done. You're going to go in with the card, a heat gun, and trim the edges and seal everything up. When trimming the edges, you always want to make sure that you're going to have enough material to cover the existing color. You don't ever want to cut short, so take your time in this process and be very careful, as you don't want to cut the paint or the seals and damage them. So just take your time, like I said, and you'll be all right. We're going to use the heat gun on this corner and apply just a little bit of heat. Then we're going to use the felt glove and press it into the corner crest and just kind of get it to set in place. Then we're going to heat it again and trim away the excess material. Same thing with the opposing side. We're just going to apply a little bit of heat, firm even pressure, and work it around that corner. And make sure that it's pressed firm into place. It's not going to peel back or have fingers and want to lift naturally from the heat or the sun. Once it's done, you're going to apply a little bit more heat and trim away the excess material. bucko. We're just going to take a wrap tool like this and tuck it behind the window seal. And you can also use a card to help guide the material right behind that seal, and it'll flow flawlessly. Now you may be asking yourself, why didn't I just remove this seal? But if you've ever removed one of these window seals off of a Miata, it's almost impossible to get back in without soap, time, and a lot of patience. And I just found this way to be a lot easier. Now what we're going to do is just go around, post heat all the exterior edges. Make sure not to be applying too much heat. Firm even pressure and a little heat goes a long way, and the post heating is crucial to make sure that the edges do not lift. After I complete this step, I will be reinstalling the window seals, the rain seals, and the soft top seal that mates to the top of this headliner. If you guys like videos like this, please consider leaving me a thumbs up, as I'm going to be uploading more uncut clips just like this.